Questions orales. The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Hier, le ministre des Anciens combattants a traité avec mépris les gens qu'il est censé pourtant servir. Certains de ces anciens militaires étaient en larmes, Monsieur le Président. C'est le Premier ministre qui doit maintenant s'excuser et congédier son ministre des Anciens combattants. Qu'est-ce qu'il attend? Bravo.
Le très honorable Premier ministre.
Le ministre essaie déjà de s'excuser pour les événements d'hier. Monsieur le Président, le bilan de ce gouvernement et de ce ministre sont clairs. Nous sommes le gouvernement qui a augmenté de façon sans précédent des services pour des anciens combattants et nous continuerons à le faire.
L'honorable chef de l'opposition.
Mr. Speaker, when the veterans complained that the minister had missed their meeting, he said, quote, "I'm not going to stand here and listen to that," and he stormed out. Excellent. How is that acceptable to the Prime Minister? Will the Prime Minister do the right thing, apologize himself, and fire that incompetent?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, the Minister has apologized for the events of yesterday, but the fact of the matter is that this government and this Minister have increased services for our veterans without precedent. This is an important priority for our government. It always has been to protect those who wear the uniform and who once wore the uniform, which is why we have overwhelming support for veterans and will continue to serve them.
The Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Overwhelming support for veterans. Let's look at it. Can the Prime Minister of overwhelming support explain why the Conservative government wrote to the family of a veteran who took her own life on Christmas Day, demanding that they repay her benefits because she died before the end of the month? How could this happen?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
I'm glad that the Leader of the Opposition raises that question because, of course, it is unacceptable. And as soon as the Minister heard about that, he immediately said it was unacceptable in order to change. And that's the kind of work we get from this Minister.
L'honorable chef de l'opposition.
That's what you get from that Minister after that Minister has asked the family to repay the benefits. The first thing that comes to their mind is ask for the money back, not help the veterans. On Friday, they're going to be closing 8 more veterans' hospitals. One is in Charlottetown, PEI, where they've just doubled the ministerial staff. Why is it more important for them to find budgets for their ministerial staff than to help Canadian veterans who risk their lives for our country?
The Right Honourable Prime Minister.
What the Leader of the NDP won't accept is that sometimes government officials and bureaucrats make mistakes. When that happens, it is up to the elected government to make sure they do the right thing, which is what the Minister has done in this particular case. And more generally, Mr. Speaker, when we have a small number of duplicative veterans offices that have a very small caseload, it makes a lot more sense. I know the unions don't like it. It makes a lot more sense to have 600 points of service for veterans that will be closer to them.
Order. 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 The Honourable Leader of the Opposition has the floor.
Actually, Mr. Speaker, the veterans don't like it either. Jusqu'à maintenant, les anciens combattants pouvaient se déplacer pour des rencontres individuelles pour obtenir de l'aide. À partir de lundi, ces mêmes anciens combattants, certains âgés de plus de 90 ans, vont être obligés de se rendre au bureau du Service Canada pour faire la queue, pour se faire diriger vers un ordinateur Ils en ont même parlé hier quand ils nous ont rencontrés. Est-ce que le Premier ministre est capable de comprendre la différence entre un être humain et un ordinateur?
Bravo! Le très honorable Premier ministre.
Les services personnels sont disponibles pour des anciens combattants. Et maintenant, Monsieur le Président, pas seulement à quelques centres de services juste pour eux, mais à 600 points de service à travers le pays. Mr. Speaker, it is important that we state the facts and make sure veterans get these facts. This government is increasing points of service for veterans from a very few number of offices to 600 points of service across the country. I know why the unions and the NDP oppose that, but this is in the best interest of veterans. They can play politics. We're going to keep delivering service.